Gemini 3 just dropped, and everyone's calling it a game changer. But is it really that good? Today, we are putting the newly released Gemini 3, which has been all over the news for its insane benchmark performance, directly against one of the strongest coding models out there, Claude Sonnet 4.5. We're here to see which one actually performs better when you push them with real demanding prompts. The idea is simple. We're going to throw a set of carefully crafted detailed prompts at both models and judge them on two things: accuracy and implementation quality. We'll run at least four prompts, put the outputs side by side, and decide which model is better. So let's begin. So I'm giving the prompt to these models here. I basically asked the both models to build a premium Apple style landing page for a fictional iPhone 17 Pro Max. Apple is quite famous for their smooth scrolling, subtle animations in these websites, particularly. So let's see which model does it better and hopefully does it in the first try itself. So Claude completes it first. I can see that Gemini is still building. Okay, they both have one-shotted this project. So let's see the Sonnet 5 result first. Okay, it has generated the iPhone, but I don't think that's 17 Pro Max. Okay, there is a hover effect on everything almost, and the animations are quite smooth. The hover effect is good here. It's really good. A18 Pro chip, that's nice. And the battery life, and that's it. Yeah, that's a decent result, I must say. Although I can't see the top end of the website. Okay, I think that is it. Let's continue with the next result. Looking at Gemini's result here, you can instantly see a huge improvement in the rendering of the iPhone, and the top of the website is looking good, and it rendered the Apple symbol as well. And let's scroll down. Titanium, I don't think that's true. I think they removed the titanium this year, but okay. Cameras, ultra wide main telephoto 5x. Okay, it's a really good rendition of an official website, but I think it's a bit short. Still think it's decent. Okay, comparing both of them, I think Gemini 3 is the winner here. It rendered the iPhone, did a lot of things really well than Sonnet 4.5. Okay, so for test 2, we're moving into an interactive simulation kind of a project. So it's basically a jet ski racing game on an ocean, and I asked it to make it into a game with WASD controls and some obstacles, and if you collide into them, you have to reset and play again. So let's see how these models will do. Okay, I think the both are done. Let's check out Sonnet 4.5 again. Okay, WASD, W accelerate, A left, right, D. Yeah, that's fine. Let's play it. Okay. I think there's a frame rate issue here because when I'm trying to go forward, I don't think I can see it going forward. Yeah. As you can see when you look at the time, I think there's a frame rate issue here. Yeah, it's not playable. Okay, that's fine. Let's test Gemini now. Hopefully it made into a playable game. Okay. That's more of a jet ski game and it works well. the controls work. Okay, when you hit an obstacle, you have to play again. And it also tracks the distance you've traveled. Oh, that's really cool actually. The effect on the tail end of the boat, it's probably a jet ski, right? So the effect is quite natural and yeah, it moves like a jet ski, quite nimble and really fast. Okay, yeah, this is actually a fun game. The way the boat moves and yeah, the animations, yeah, it's quite slick and Gemini is really done it here. Yeah. Okay, let's go back and decide who's the winner. I think Gemini 3 is definitely the winner here. The frame issues in Sonnet are still going on. I wish it did the better, but yeah, Gemini 3 is definitely the choice here. So the prompt 3 is going to test how good of a multimodal these both are. So I gave them a screenshot of LinkedIn page and wrote the prompt and asked them to recreate it as closely as possible with almost everything needing to be exactly like the way I gave in the image. So let's see how much details it can pick up through the images and replicate them perfectly. So it looks like Gemini has ran into an error. So I am going to be asking it to fix it, but we'll keep that in mind when choosing which model is better for this round. Okay. Gemini 3 is also done, so let's check out them. First, we'll check out the Sonnet 4.5, and yeah, I think I like what I'm looking at. The like button and everything's almost exactly the way I gave in the screenshot. Amala Jain is the name, and there's no profile photo, that's fine. But every option is almost replicating perfectly. I like this quite a lot. Sonnet has done a really good job here. Yeah, this is really good. Okay, let's look at Gemini 3's result now, and yeah, it looks like it did a great job. Yeah, it did a great job. It has generated an image for the profile picture and a post, and the hover effects are really good. Yeah, the right side of the page works fine. The likes are here. Yeah, I think both models have done a really great job here, and this little difference, but we know that Gemini 3 has taken an extra try, so I'm going to say the Sonnet 5 is the winner for this round. So for test 4, we switched to more of a product style web app. I asked both models to build business idea validator. So you basically type an idea, use some sliders to rate some factors, and the app should generate a total score, plus label the idea weak, promising, or strong. And if we give it multiple ideas, then it should give us the best one and highlight it as well. And for the UI, I asked it to be minimal, simple, but very easy to understand. So let's see which model does it better. Okay, I think both of them are done now. So let's look at Sonnet 4.5, and it's running into an error. Okay. I don't know what happened, but it has created two versions, and the second version isn't working. So let's try the first one maybe. Okay, the first one runs. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. So let's try giving it an idea. digital detox coach. Let's give some basic description. Okay, I'm going to adjust some of the sliders and validate. Okay, that isn't working. That's fine. Yeah, I think that is the Sonnet 4.5's result. Okay, let's look at the Gemini 3's result. Yeah, this is very simple and clean. I don't know why there's a black text box. Okay, but let's try the same project here, digital detox coach. So I'll adjust some sliders and let's see if this works. As you can see, when you change the slider, the projected score is also changing, so that's a good sign. So let's validate it, and yeah, that's a really good result. It has created a mini graph and the top pick animation is really good. That's definitely a really good result. So let's try another idea, DIY home decor, and let's give it a pitch and let's see if it gives the best project or the best idea out of these two. So okay, so it says the DIY home decor is the better project here, and it's giving it as a topic, and there's a bar graph. That is really good addition. So I can say that Gemini 3 has done a great job here. It's definitely the better model. So we are at the end of the video, and as you can see from the 4 prompts we gave it, the Sonnet 4.5 has won the third prompt, but the rest others I would probably give it to Gemini 3. So Gemini 3 is definitely the better model here. So if you found the video useful, please hit like and subscribe.